We want to play an incredibly cool holiday classic on guitar. Well, today we're going to learn how to play the song Santa Baby, the 1953 hit for fingerstyle guitar. Let's get started. Alright, so the lesson today is going to be divided up into 3 parts. We're going to start off with section 1, where we're going to learn how to play the lower parts. Then we're going to learn the melody in section 2, and then we're going to combine them together into a fingerpick solo arrangement for the 3rd section. So I do have timestamps for each section if you feel like you need to skip ahead if you need, but I do recommend that you follow along with the entire video for tips on perfecting each part of the arrangement. Alright, so moving on to section 1, learning the bass notes for the song. We're going to be using our thumb to play this. As an aside here, it's important to know when we are fingerpicking, the thumb will play any of the notes we need to play on the bottom 3 strings, while we use other fingers to play the upper part of the melody for the song. We'll get to that in section 2. So this lower part, the bass notes, are based on a very common chord progression for the era called a 1-6-2-5 chord progression, or C, A minor, D minor, and G. While we're not playing the chords in this part, in this section, we're not playing the chords at all for the song, we're going to use our thumb to just play the lower notes of those chords. Let's take a look at the screen for the tab. You're going to play the 5th string, 3rd fret, 5th string open with the thumb. Then we're going to go to the 4th string, open, 4th string, 6th string, 3rd fret. Let's do that again. 3rd fret, 5th string, open, 5th string, open, 4th string, 6th string, 3rd fret. And we're going to do that a total of 6 measures. Alright, section 2, the melody. Now when we learn the melody, it's really important to know that the melody has a rhythm in it that's very significant during this era as well. It's what's called the swing rhythm. I can demonstrate on the 1st string by taking 2 notes and explaining to you that they're separated by a little more space than what you would normally add if you were playing 8th notes. So instead of playing ba, 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 it's going to be ba, 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 ba. So that's the basic rhythm for this. It's basically a swing rhythm for the entire melody of this song. Alright, so just to get you remember what the melody sounds like, I'm going to play this for you, just so you get the sound of it in your ear. Hear that swing? Santa baby. Alright, so you hear that swing in there? That bop, 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 bop. That's really prevalent in the melody. Now let's tackle this thing. Take a look at your screen for the tab. We're going to go through the notes really, really slowly. Remember, in the right hand, we're going to use 2 fingers. I don't care which order you use them in, just don't use fingers 3 and 4. They don't play very well together, so index and middle, I recommend alternating them, using them together so you can get to the notes much quicker. Okay, so we have the 2nd fret, 3rd string, 1st fret, 2nd string. Then we're going to play that same set of notes again, 2 and 1. We're going to reach all the way up and play that 1st string open. Then we're going to grab our 4th finger over here on the 2nd string, 4th finger, 4th fret. Now it's important to know that I'm using the same fingers as fret numbers here in the left hand. It's just an easier way of getting to the notes. 3rd fret, 2nd string, 1, 1st fret, 2nd string, 2 on the 3rd string, open. Moving on to the 3rd measure, 1st fret, 2nd string, and then 2nd fret, 3rd string. Reaching up to the open 1st string, using the 4th finger, grab that 2nd string, 4th fret, 0, 4, 0, 2nd string, 3rd fret, 3, 1 on the 2nd string, 2, 0, still alternating these fingers. Going back down to the next measure, it's the 5th measure. 2nd fret, 3rd string, 1st fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, back up that 2nd string, open 1st string. Now we're going to go up to the 3rd fret. Here's where you really hear the swing because the notes are consecutive. 3, 3, 1, 1, 0. Big jump to the 3rd string. 0, 2, 1. Alright, now that we have that down, let's play it together from beginning to end. I'm going to set a tempo here by counting to 4. Then we're going to start. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, go. 1. So rest there. 1, 4, 0, 4, 0, 3, 1, 2, 0, rest. 1, 2, 0, 4, 0, 4, 0, 3, 1, 2, 0. Next measure. 2, 1, 2, 1, 0, 3, 3, 1, 1, 0. Big jump. 0, 2, 1. All right, section 3, combining both parts together into a solo finger picking arrangement. And here comes the challenge. Playing the bass and the melody together as a solo arrangement can be a little bit tricky. And this can feel a little odd at first because your right hand fingers and thumb resist playing two notes together at the same time. And that's normal. We just need to take it slow. All right, so here's the trick for getting this down, getting your hand used to playing two notes at the same time. I want you to spend time just playing the parts where the thumb and the upper fingers play together. That means the thumb and the index or the thumb in the middle. Let's take a look at the tab and see where in the music that this happens, and let's play just those parts. All right, so looking at the tab and look at your screen, we can see in the very first measure we have an open fifth string with the second fret of the third string. So we have an open fifth, second fret, third string. Going to the next measure, we have the fourth fret of the second string with an open fourth string. Right? Do you hear that? That dissonance? You practice those two together. Moving along to beat 3 of that second measure, we have the third fret of the second string and the third fret of the sixth string. This can be tricky because I have to use my third finger on this note while using my fourth finger on this one. So playing those two notes together, using the two fingers of your choice here, thumb and another finger. All right, moving on to what measure is that? Measure 4, we're going to play that 4 and that 0 again, right? We're going to move back down to that both of those third frets. We played this before, third fret, second string, and third fret, sixth string, playing those together. Okay, moving to the fifth measure, we have that 0 fifth string and that 2 on the third string. And then finally, we have the fourth string open and the third fret of the first string, and we do have one more, sorry about that, sixth string, third fret, and open first string. So I do recommend you take time to practice those two things together, as that's the trickiest part about combining these parts. All right, so let me put this whole thing together. I will play it from beginning to end. You don't have to play along, but just to get the sound of it in your ear, here's how it sounds. All right, so as you can hear, it sounds so cool when you put both those parts together. It's kind of more piano-like in that you have a left hand for piano players, you have a left hand which carries the lower parts, and the right hand which carries the melody, all right? Let's try to play this together. I'm going to count really, really slowly. I know this takes time. I'm going to take it really, really slowly from the beginning. We're going to play it after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I know this can seem a bit tricky at first, but I promise you, your fingers will adjust with practice and the result will be well worth the effort. Keep up the great work. And that's it for today, Santa Baby for solo guitar. I hope you had fun and you feel more confident with your finger picking skills. Now remember, combining the bass and the melody does take practice, so stick with it and you'll be playing this whole song with ease in no time. Now, if you enjoyed the lesson today, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future lessons. And if you're new here, help me reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Your support means everything to me, so hit that subscribe button. And if you're looking to add even more songs to your holiday repertoire, check out my other great guitar Christmas tutorials right after this one. Drop any questions or any lesson suggestions in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great Christmas.